Hi, my name's Lynn Staff and I'm working with Jane Palmer for Birth International to bring you a series of 3 full-day workshops for midwives, each of which examines some sort of contemporary issue that faces us today as we care for women and their partners. The workshop today is around healing birth trauma. Birth trauma is extremely prevalent in the Australian maternity population today, and most of us at some time in our lives will have worked with a woman who has experienced trauma in her life long before she ever became pregnant, women who've experienced trauma during pregnancy or labour and birth or in the postpartum period. And as midwives, we're really well placed to support women for the best possible birth outcomes when we know that this woman has experienced some sort of trauma. So we'll be exploring ways that midwives can explore the concept of trauma and talk about trauma with women during pregnancy, during their antenatal care. Also working with women who we know have experienced trauma or we suspect have experienced trauma during labour and childbirth. And also working with women in the postnatal period to help them to work through, to discuss birth trauma experiences, and also working with their partners, because their partners also, there's an increasing amount of literature that looks at the effect of birth trauma on partners as well. We also look at the hidden face of birth trauma, where midwives who bear witness to birth trauma and other health professionals who bear witness to birth trauma. We also discuss and explore how this can affect us as health professionals, because it can have quite profound effects on members of our practice, and it can be enough for midwives to actually leave the practice of midwives, or obstetricians to leave the practice of obstetrics as well. So this is a really important workshop, a really important topic that we're talking about. And as I said before, as midwives, we are positioned so importantly when we care for women and their partners who either have experienced some sort of trauma before pregnancy, labour or birth, or who experience it on their journey. So I hope you'll join us and hope to see you there. Thank you. Bye.